story for 10 years. Hey guys, welcome to a new video where I'm haggard, dressed in whatever I want, in a very disastrous sewing room right now because I had a pop-up shop and I recorded that. My coral dress was featured at this pop-up shop. The aftermath of the pop-up shop is the random stuff we emptied from the car and I need to clean. But I was eager to start on the next dress. Background of this next design. I have an event coming up. I used to attend these types of events back in the day when I was doing photography, but then I moved and then life got crazy and I was pregnant, and anyway, I haven't been in a while, but I was invited by the host to join as wardrobe. It'll help get my name out there and grow some more awareness to the fact that I do dressmaking, but also I wanted to provide some wardrobe from my rental shop, which will be pieces that I did not design. So it's gonna be half and half. Probably more of the pieces I didn't design, just because I have plenty to offer that could possibly fit the theme, and that could also help get the word out there of my dress rental for photographers shop. But anyway, the point is I wanted to at least design one dress because I've been literally so busy. Every week just had something else I had to do. I'm finally to a point where I am just dedicating the entire week of dress design time to designing a dress for this event. My idea is gonna come to life soon. We have mask taped half this dress form from front to back. Now if you're wondering why I have two different colors, it's because I don't know what is wrong with this particular one that I bought. Never had an issue every time I buy this colored masking tape. This one is super like papery stiff and not as sticky. Might just be a faulty one. However, when I bought the blue, I hated having such dark colors, so I used the blue to be a little bit more sticky on the dress form so that it holds its shape and doesn't just fall apart, but I used the light color one to go over it so I can draw and see my lines a little bit better. What I want to do for this design is have a swoop with a pointed part near the armpits, and then I wanted to do like boning that just goes from the waist all the way out like that, just kind of fans out. And then I'm probably going to have a off the shoulder draping sleeve thing, and then I'm going to do one of those classic skirts that gather up to the corner and have like a long slit. Is it gonna come out the way I think? I don't know. That's why you're here, because you want to see how I did it or didn't do it. However, there's probably some sort of thumbnail either teasing you or showing you. You kind of know what you're about to see. Don't skip forward. Let's do this together. We're going to figure it out, okay? That's what you want. Anyway, oh my gosh. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's get into it. First of all, I can't wait to take a shower. My hair is irritating me. Second of all, this is a lot of papers. 18 pages, but I made the skirt pattern. I don't know. I could have screwed it up. Who knows? I actually followed a tutorial online of how to do like the basic form of this type of skirt that I'm trying to do. I then applied the knowledge to create the pattern myself on Adobe Illustrator, and then we went ahead and printed it out, and now I have to put all the pieces together, and I use legal size paper because I found it at Walmart and I was like kind of excited so I can fit more on it because it's so long. But sometimes it's better if I just use regular, so I have both. But anyway, I use legal. I did make a couple mistakes, and by that I mean look how thick that line is right there. I'm going to tape this together. Another thing though, to get you guys excited, oh my gosh, my hair looks so horrible and greasy. Let's grease it to the side. This is my plan for the next dress I'm going to make, and I mean I might change it up a bit. I might poof the sleeves even more, but basically I'm actually going to make this with the floral bed sheet fabric, and I'm going to make it, round of applause, wait, no, drum roll please. I can't do the drum roll. I'm going to make this in my size. If y'all are excited for this one, you'll be excited for this one. That's super random, but we are going to get right into this dress. I'm gonna call it a night, but you're gonna keep watching this video and see where things go. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. This is only the beginning. I cannot wait to turn this dress into a dress. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart. Look at this. Really? Why are you doing this? this is gonna be the bodice. We still have to cut that out and scan it into the computer. Just imagine, okay? And then we'll have like a draped sleeve thingy or whatever, off the shoulder sleeve thingy. I cannot wait. Okay, let's do this. Let's get into it. Let's snap to another day before I go to bed. So it is to the waist. I mean, I can move the slit over if I wanted. I know I'm gonna need to do a mock-up. Okay, I'm going to bed. Oh yeah, I did the snap thing, but you're gonna continue watching. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but I'm still trying things, and I was like, well, I might as well be updating you while I try it. I put that down. In my opinion, I feel like the slit should be way over here. Maybe it's more over than I think. This will go on the side here. We're just gonna go ahead and just pinning paper over here, because why not? I have no idea, but I'm going to bed. Okay, let's snap to the next part. I'm about to create the bodice. I just scanned the pieces, and then I'm going to trace them with the pen tool, and then I will do like tiny little adjustments, match them up, make sure they all line up properly. Once I get it all traced out, I will have a pattern for it. I'll add seam allowances. Time to get to work. Really excited. There's like a little bit of a difference I would like to make for the final one, but I had a lot of extra from this particular fabric. Shoot, did I do this inside? Oh my gosh, I pinned this inside out. I was like, wait a minute, this goes like this. Just pinned it. It's not like I sewed anything, so we'll just pretend. This is supposed to go under. That's kind of like the slit opening. Just imagine it. Okay, that would be the slit opening right there. I don't mind it. I'm kind of digging it in this random purple fabric, and I've already used this for a dress before, so I didn't mind doing something that maybe it didn't turn out the way I thought. This is the amount of gather I was able to come up with. I kind of want to do a little bit more defined for the actual one. Pretty easy to just do whatever, because I cut up the pattern and I can stretch it out and then get more fabric between the pleats if I want. I also did a longer skirt in the back that I didn't make for the pattern, but it's totally possible to do. Now this is just a mock-up, so we're going to try to keep it really quick, but the ultimate dress I am imagining in black. I'm just going to learn from this one. Kind of just making this up as I go along. I like vaguely know what I should be doing. When do I ever do it the right way, right? So the purple mock-up is, I mean, basically done. I didn't hem it. I think my biggest issue is the material type. That's usually my issue. And the fact that I lined it. Why does it still look good though? Like, am I just... A little bit more in detail here. So this is where the big slit is. I think I want it to go like more like this. Right now it is pretty close to showing some underwear. We don't really want that. So I think what I'll do is maybe gather a little higher up and then just come down this way. So yeah, I lined this with really crappy cheap purple bedsheet fabric, but imagine a bodice on this. Okay, so there's not enough space on the butt, but I mean, it just pulls really tight, and that's because I didn't think about needing more for the butt when I made the pattern. I will do that for the black one. What do we think? I think I just like the front, actually, despite the fact that it's cheap fabric. It's 2:29 a.m. literally like the middle of the night. You could just like picture, I don't know, some sort of bodice. Biggest concern was this skirt, so that's all I cared to do. I'm gonna go to bed and you can keep on watching. To another day, another dollar. Not really. My mom was visiting and she left her peanut M&Ms here. And I'm trying not to get back into like candy and addiction. Now I'm tempted, and so I grabbed some. This is like a curtain scarf thingy that I thrifted at some point. It says window scarf. $7.49. We're going to have a black shiny version. So I think I'm gonna give a little bit of space on the buttocks. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, this is what's printing right as we speak. The updated skirt version. I also opened up the back part of it so that it's a little bit flowier. Look what's happening to her. I had to like peel down the skirt so I can measure the dress form properly. Oh my gosh. I keep looking over and I want to make this one so bad, but I have to finish this particular dress. Let's get to work. I'm really excited. I have to wait for this to print and then I'm gonna put it together. And then we're gonna get to work. Yay! Hello. Hopefully I just edit this video in a way that it's not just me saying hi, bye, hi, bye. Like, I haven't edited any of my long form sewing videos. It's a lot easier to create content when you know how you're gonna edit it so that you're not starting every video with hi or bye. Let's get back to the video. Okay. I cut one layer so far. This is the skirt so far. I just did the gathered portion. I was debating if I wanted to do a lining using the same exact material, of course. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to. Hey guys, welcome to a new day of sewing. I don't even know what I'm wearing. It's literally a sleeping gown and a sleeping oversized 10 sizes bigger than me, maybe not 10, sweater. That's how we roll. I'm not having the best day. I got started so late today and then I took like a massive long break because I had kind of a headache and also just had no motivation. So I kicked myself in the butt and I said, no, you're gonna have motivation. And so here we are. I'm going to start sewing all the pieces together. We're taking the bobbin out, placing everything with black because it is time to sew the black version, which should be the final version of this dress. I was actually leaving a message to my friend just a bit ago because I was just talking about how, you know, I really want, also here's all the bodice pieces, I just cut them. I just forgot to record it, so. I was just talking to my friend about how I really, like, I'm so drawn to being able to do content creation. Oh my gosh, I just realized, dang it, I need to cut interfacing. Oh my gosh. Back to the cutting board. Also, I have to do notches. Okay, let me just finish what I was gonna say and then we're gonna go do that. I was just telling my friend how I feel so drawn to like doing this, you know, fashion design and dressmaking, everything for like the sake of content, because like that's what's most exciting for me is when I make a dress, it's because I'm thinking about photographing it or having a video or just showing the progress of it, you know, the process. That stuff excites me, but when I get caught up with events, which I have this month, 2 events just really threw me off. Felt like it's a little early for it, but I really wanted to like get my name out there. With all of that, I feel like it gets in the way of my main goal and my main plans, but at the same time it doesn't hurt and it's a good experience. But I'm at this point where I'm so eager to like begin posting consistent videos on YouTube. So this is a video I'm making for YouTube, but it's like February 23rd and I don't know when this video will be uploaded. I just know that once I start editing for my YouTube, I want to be able to do it like consistently and be able to like bust out a video at least once a week. But there's all these things that have like come up, and anyway, I just have one more event it. That's it. And then I'm gonna be very careful before I plan another one. Let's go cut and iron on interfacing. Together. Don't ask what I'm wearing. It's been that kind of week. One thing though that I was really confused about is why the bodice is so big. So I'm gonna have to measure it. Also just kind of confused. Oh my gosh, the test dress is like stuck on the wheels. What do I do? Oh well. It's just confusing me. This side seam here is like lined up perfectly, so that made me think, okay, that went great. This one's actually lined up pretty decent too. Great, but why does it go so far over the middle line? Like, how did that even happen to me? That's what's confusing me, is I didn't know I screwed up like that. We're going to make a mark, but where it should end at. What the heck happened here? This whole piece is just huge. I'm just confused by it. Well, I can't undo it, so it's fine. We're just gonna leave it. I wanted it pretty close underneath because the issue I noticed a lot of times when I make dresses, it seems like it goes too low on the model. I especially don't like that for myself. This particular one, I wanted the neckline to be higher up. Another issue that I'm having with the neckline though is for some reason I didn't create it correctly. It's not supposed to be like a V, and I don't know how that happened. It's supposed to be a curve like that. What I want to do for this design is have a swoop with a pointed part near the armpit. So it looks like it's 14 inches. There is a seam allowance of course at the end, so take out basically about half an inch. 13.5 plus 13.5, 27 inches. This is supposed to be 25-inch waist. How does that even happen? I literally don't know what I did. I'm also worried that like for some reason I printed it too big, but I always do 100%. I've never had this issue, so I don't know. It might be a sewing thing, it might be a cutting thing, it might just be, I have no idea. Let's get sewing and see what this baby looks like when we put it together. I literally have like 40 seconds before I have to go get the banana bread out of the oven, but I just discovered the issue of why that came out bigger, and it's because of how the pieces were scanned. I'm kind of mad about it, but at the same time, it's whatever. It's not the worst thing that could have happened. We'll just, and this is about to go off. Here it goes. Okay, it was scanning like in the size of letter. So I compared all the pieces and I thought everything is lining up, and then I measured it on Adobe Illustrator and it came out to like 26, a little over 26 inches for the waist, and I was like, that is not what it's supposed to be. I don't really want to like go in and take from the seam since I already sewed it down. So we're just gonna have to like, you know, bite the bullet and let it be. Anyway, I'm gonna go through the banana bread and then we'll continue sewing. Okay, the skirt is almost done. It just needs to be hemmed and the back needs to be sewn in. I want to see what it looks like, and I figured maybe you did too. Girl, look at her. Yes. dress. She's starting to look like what I imagined. I'm gonna leave the skirt up here, take a pause on the skirt because I'm like tired of sewing this big giant, like so many layers going on. Everything's doubled. We've got this draping over and it's okay. The inside is fully lined. It'll actually look good, hopefully. But yeah, I just have to attach the zipper to everything. I'm really tempted to do like a lace up for the back. And by that I mean like literally get rid of this back panel here, but I would add loops, but I don't know. I think maybe zipper is probably the easiest, but I feel like a lace up would actually allow this dress to be flexible in size because I don't know what size model is going to wear it necessarily. I didn't have one picked out ahead of time or anything. I'm a little worried that I'm not going to like have the right person to wear it. What is going on? Like this looks so wonky over here. Why are you doing that? Like why? Okay, it's just because it's not like lined up. It's gonna be wonky because this is the bias and this fabric is stupid. So, but you know me, working with curtains all the time. So like it leads to the longer train and I just want to make sure I have that a smooth transition. So I'll probably either just do it while hemming or cut it smoothly first and then hem. Time to finish this dress. She's been sitting like that overnight. So here's the bodice, inside, outside. I'm kind of talking quiet for some reason, but I think it's because I subconsciously know that like my son is gonna be out there with my husband. So I'm just like, I think of the tiniest things. Like if he hears me, he's gonna freak out and be like, oh, I can't get to mom. So I don't know. I think he's still in his room at the moment. We're going to try to understitch. Is it gonna work out? I don't know. It's that time. If you see my past videos, whenever I upload, you will know hopefully by now that my favorite part is sewing on the bodice and then recording, because it's my favorite part, the moment that I turn it around. So the bottom is the only thing left. Here we go. Well, and the sleeve thingies, and I'm going to serge this as well. Okay, here goes. Okay, it's on. It's on. I mean,
what'd you say? No, hold on. Goodbye, it's time for dinner. I got his son died. Break time.
That scared me. My phone just started playing. Oh my gosh, Sarah? So we're back. Now I'm just going to hem the bottom. I took a brief little break to go make sure my son had dinner and just spend a little time with them. Okay, so I use this rolled hem foot.
Saw you glance, your everlasting light. Met your eyes, razor sharp, cut right through the crowd. I don't even want to know your name. I just wanna keep you to myself. Stay with me or leave me be. I want you all too bad. We're in a strange delight. wanna keep you to myself.